My ex-wife cheated on me and swore on our daughter's life to cover it up, and now after 6 years of no contact, she's begging for a healthy co-parenting relationship. Let me take you back to how I found out. We had been married for 9 years. Our daughter was 9 years old. I thought we were fine. Not perfect, but fine. The kind of marriage where you stop noticing the cracks because you're too busy living life. Then the affair partner's wife called me out of nowhere. She didn't waste time. She sent everything straight to my phone. Texts, photos, videos, 4 months of proof, all pulled from her husband's phone while he slept. I sat in my car in a parking lot for 2 hours just staring at my screen. When I finally came home, I didn't say a word. I made dinner. I helped our daughter with her homework. I tucked her in. And when my ex-wife came to bed, I turned to her and said, I'm going to give you one chance to tell me the truth. Just one. If you have any respect for me at all, anything left after 9 years, you'll tell me right now. She looked me in the eyes and swore on our daughter's life that she hadn't touched anyone. I want you to understand what that means. She looked at me, knew exactly what I had on my phone, and used our 9-year-old daughter as a shield. I pulled out my phone and showed her everything. She collapsed, literally slid down against the wall and sat on the floor. She kept saying she was a piece of trash, that she knew I would never forgive her, that she didn't even know why she did it. I let her talk. I didn't yell. I didn't throw anything. I just stood there and watched her fall apart over something she chose to do. When she was done, I told her exactly one thing. The only time she was allowed to contact me going forward was if our daughter was in the hospital or in danger of losing her life. That was it. We handled the divorce through attorneys and communicated with each other's families only through my sisters. 6 years of silence. Not one word between us. Our daughter grew up knowing the broad truth of why her parents weren't together. I never poisoned her against her mother. I never had to. Kids are smarter than we give them credit for. She knew her mother had hurt me badly, and she accepted that I needed distance. We built a good rhythm. Drop-offs, pickups, holidays split clean. No drama, no conflict, just two people raising a kid who deserved better than what we put her through. Then last month, my daughter called me with a specific request. She had been practicing for a school cooking and baking competition, and she wanted me to come watch her cook a full practice dinner at her mother's house. She was proud of what she had been building, and she wanted both of her parents in the room to see it. I agreed without hesitating. She's my daughter. There's nothing on this earth I wouldn't show up for when it comes to her. I won't pretend I wasn't tense walking through that door. 6 years is a long time. My ex-wife looked older. So did I. We nodded at each other like strangers at a bus stop and spent the entire evening focused on our daughter, who cooked a meal that honestly could have been served at a restaurant. I was proud in a way I don't have words for. The whole evening passed without incident. I drove home that night feeling like maybe we had all quietly grown up. 1 week later, my phone rang. A number I hadn't seen in 6 years. My stomach dropped immediately because she never calls unless something is wrong with our daughter. I answered fast. Our daughter was fine. She just wanted to talk. She said she had been carrying guilt for years and wanted to sincerely apologize for what she had done to our family. She said our daughter had been anxious for weeks leading up to that dinner, terrified that asking me to be in the same room as her mother would blow everything up. She said our current dynamic wasn't healthy, and she wanted to know if there was any way we could coexist peacefully at future events for our daughter's sake. I let her finish every single word. I didn't interrupt once, then I said no, and I ended the call. My sister called me an hour later, said my ex-wife was truly ashamed and just wanted peace, told me to think about my daughter's mental health, told me to move on. I told my sister that I love my daughter more than anything in this world, and I asked her, what good am I to my daughter if I have to stand next to a woman who looked me in my face and swore on our child's life to keep lying? What am I modeling for her if I pretend that never happened? Forgiving someone and letting them back into your life are two completely different things. I have made peace with what happened. I am not walking around angry. I built a good life. I am present for my daughter every single day. But peace doesn't mean I owe anyone access to me. An apology doesn't erase the fact that she used our daughter's life as a weapon to hide behind. Some people think sorry is a reset button. It isn't. It never was.